Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, and welcome to Command Power, the show in which we discuss all things Magic the Gathering with a focus on Commander. And today we have another episode in our Spoiler Spotlight series in which I talk about, well, spoilers and tell you what my thoughts are on them. But before that, just a quick reminder to click subscribe if you enjoy my videos. We're well on our way to 1 million subscribers and your support means everything to me. And today we're going to be talking about Eowyn, Fearless Knight. For 2 colors, 1 red and 1 white. It's a 3/4 legendary creature, human knight with haste, and when Eowyn, Fearless Knight enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls with greater power. Legendary creatures you control gain protection from each of that creature's colors until end of turn. This is a card that I haven't seen much discussion around, and I'm not entirely sure why, because it's an absolutely insane Magic card that's going to see a ton of play in Commander. Basically, I think most Boros decks are going to want this thing, as most Boros decks are kind of aggressive. A 3/4 creature with haste is already pretty decent, but this one also clears one of the biggest creatures on the board and allows your legendary creatures to swing against that creature's controller with impunity. There are some stipulations. It has to be something with higher power than Eowyn, but that's not a very hard hoop to jump through, because that's probably what you want to be exiling in the first place, is something pretty expensive and valuable. So basically you're guaranteed to get a 2-for-1 when this gets into play. But then that additional value of giving your legendaries protection seems really good, particularly if you can snag somebody's commander with this. You're setting them back really far and getting protection from their entire deck for your legendaries. This should almost always guarantee that Eowyn can hit face for 3 no matter what, which seems really strong. But if you're playing it in a deck with a high density of legendaries, and there are quite a few of those going around now, particularly in Boros colors, then this becomes really strong. This is obviously great in Shanid, it's very good in Yoshimaru and Rograk, or any other red-white partner with Yoshimaru. It's going to be very strong in any deck that has a focus on legendaries, and there really are a lot of those running around now. Having exile removal on an ETB on a 3/4 is pretty good, and being able to rebuy it with flicker effects also seems solid. So even if you're not taking advantage of the legendary part of it, which is not the main part, you can still be flickering this with stuff like Teleportation Circle or with Conjurer's Closet and getting more and more value from your Eowyn, exiling big stuff every turn after turn after turn. It's going to be very good. Boros is a color that struggles a lot with card advantage and getting clean 2-for-1s, and this is one of the cleanest 2-for-1s you can really expect to have in Commander. The only time when it's really bad is early game on an empty board. Late game, this should almost always have a decent target to hit. So there you have it. Those have been my thoughts on this new spoiler. What do you think about this card? Please let me know in the comment section below. I read all comments and respond to all of them too. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click like or subscribe. It really helps the channel. And until next time, take care. Woo!